Hey everyone! In today's video, we're going to give you a full tour of White Point Beach Resort located on Nova Scotia's beautiful South Shore. This resort is famous for their ocean waves and being a spot to relax and enjoy the ocean and cozy modern rustic vibe of the resort. In this video, we'll share a resort tour of the property, the main lodge, a room tour, as well as some of the amenities that the resort has to offer. And most importantly, we're going to show you what we ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in their restaurant, Elliott's Dining Room. As you know, on our channel, we are all about the food. Let's start with a tour of the property. White Point Beach Resort has been welcoming guests for over 90 years. They're located in Liverpool, Nova Scotia, right on the Atlantic Ocean. When it comes to ocean views here on the East Coast, it's hard to get better than this. Not only is White Point right next to the ocean, but also next to a lake. On this property, you get the best of both worlds, the crashing sound of ocean waves and the tranquility of being on a calm, freshwater lake. During our stay here, my favorite thing was to wake up each morning, get coffee from the main lodge, and walk along the ocean front and find a place to sit and enjoy the sound of the ocean and drink my coffee. The property here is very large and has a kilometer stretch of beach to walk along, the lakeside to visit where you can kayak or paddleboard, grab an ice cream. There's lots of places to relax on the ocean front and a fire pit where they host marshmallow roasts, and of course many cottages and accommodation types around the grounds. So next on our tour is the main lodge of the resort. On the main floor when you walk in, you'll see the lobby where you can check in, followed by the big grand fireplace. This usually always has a fire burning, but on this visit here there was a very serious fire ban at the time. This area is the Founders Lounge, where you can sit and enjoy a drink or enjoy some light bites while looking out at the ocean. They often offer live music in the evenings in the lounge too. The next room is Elliott's Dining Room. This room also has a gigantic fireplace when you first walk in to add to that cozy rustic feel. In the dining room, they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, both buffets and a la carte off the menu. They serve seasonal Nova Scotian cuisine, and there's lots of seating both indoors and outdoors on the patio. We'll be discussing Elliott's more later in the video when we share all of the food that we had. On the other side, there's a hallway where you can find rooms where they hold wedding receptions or conferences, as well as the gift shop where you can buy White Point souvenirs or local Nova Scotian items. Be sure to check the hours for when they're open. On the top floor, they have the crow's nest. This is more seating and can be used privately as well. Downstairs, you'll find the games room, the kids zone, some vending machines and an ATM machine, a fitness center, as well as the indoor swimming pool and the sauna. They also have some of the guest rooms available right inside the lodge. White Point offers many types of accommodations, one of which would be a cottage right on the coastline where you can hear the crashing sounds of the waves as you wake up each morning. They also offer lakeside gloams, oceanfront tree houses, regular guest rooms, as well as vacation home rentals, and you can do virtual tours on their website. Some of these options are newer and very popular, and they are usually booked up fast. On this particular trip, I was on a girls' trip with my mom, aunt, and friends. Sorry, Greg. So let's do a room tour. We had booked 2 adjoining guest rooms that were on the lake side of the resort, and also requested a cot in the room for an additional fee. These rooms are the more basic rooms you can get and are older, but they came with what you needed, plus they had an outdoor patio. They have your TV and desk, a dresser, they came with a microwave, a coffee maker, and a kettle, along with your tea and coffee as well as drinkware, and a really decent sized fridge. The bathrooms were clean and had your basic toiletries available. There's lots of storage in the room. The closet has an iron, a broom, and coat hangers available, as well as your usual extra pillows and blankets. The rooms also come with a mini split to provide both heat or air conditioning, whichever you need depending on the time of year. So now that we've talked about the rooms, what's there to do at the resort? Well, apart from enjoying that beautiful ocean, there's lots to still fill your day. The resort has a calendar full of activities in the lobby. They have recreation such as yoga on the weekends, lots of live music happening, lawn games, and they have the boathouse to get recreational water activities, a playground, the games room, and they also have a golf course. White Point is famous for their wild bunnies that live all over the property, and they provide you with bags of bunny food to go out and feed the bunnies. The last time I was here was in 2019, and there were bunnies everywhere, and I spent most of my time at White Point looking for and feeding the bunnies. This trip we were here for 2 nights, and I didn't see a single bunny, and it was the part of our stay I was most excited for. I did read online that the population of the bunnies here at White Point has really suffered, and they're working to try and rebuild the population. But for the time being, sadly, it's a little harder to find a bunny. So now let's get into the food. As mentioned earlier, Elliott's Dining Room serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. When we booked our trip, we booked a package on their website that included the meal plan, so make sure to check out their packages online. For our 2-night stay, this meal plan allowed us to have dinner upon our arrival, breakfast, lunch, and dinner the next day, and breakfast the morning before checkout. With the meal plan included in the package of our stay, it made the trip easy and enjoyable. For breakfast each morning, their website says they offer both a la carte and the buffet, but while we were here, they were only offering the buffet. The breakfast buffet offered an omelet bar to order, your hot items like bacon and sausage, hash brown, eggs, pancakes, etc., pastry items and fruit. They also had an oatmeal bar and a cereal bar. If you didn't have meals included in your package, you can purchase the full buffet options for $19 or the continental offerings for $10. The breakfast buffet was okay. It was nice to have as part of the package, but wouldn't be something I'd recommend spending $19 on. For lunch, we had ordered a la carte and enjoyed it out on the patio overlooking the water. Some of us had ordered the lobster rolls made with Nova Scotia lobster. You could also order off the lounge menu, so one of us ordered the White Point burger and then the fish and chips. It was a beautiful view, and being able to order off either of the menus allowed more of a variety to choose from. For dinner, you could choose the buffet or order off the menu. I went with the menu both evenings. The first evening, I ordered their filet, which was tender and delicious, followed by their creme brulee for dessert, which was my favorite dessert of the weekend. The second evening, I had their mushroom bisque to start, followed by their short rib, which was really good but filling. And then their matcha cheesecake, and my aunt ordered their sticky pudding for dessert. Dinner was delicious and also had a variety of options. My favorite part of our time at White Point was just relaxing and enjoying the beautiful sights of the ocean. It definitely has a cozy, homey feel, and it even downpoured rain at one point, and it was still beautiful. We hope this video helped you plan your White Point Beach Resort getaway to enjoy some of the beautiful Nova Scotian ocean. For more information about White Point Beach Resort, their accommodations, activities, packages, etc., you can check out their website at www.whitepoint.com. Thank you so much for watching our latest video. If you enjoyed this video, we would greatly appreciate if you would hit the like button and subscribe to follow along on our next adventure. Thanks for watching.